Mike Barnicle, there's going to be a lot of speculation on the incoming Trump team's foreign policy, but of course on the domestic front as well. We were talking earlier in the show about some of his cabinet picks, more controversial ones. One of those who's going to take center stage next week is Robert F. Kennedy Jr., who's going to begin his own lobbying of senators on Capitol Hill. And we mentioned earlier the new reporting from the New York Times that perhaps Kennedy's top aide, one of his top aides, has in the past petitioned, as you can see it here, has asked the FDA to revoke approval of the polio vaccine, a vaccine that has saved countless and protected countless lives. Your thoughts?
You know, we've been talking a lot this morning. Obviously, we just finished one segment talking about elements of national security that affect the American public. There's no doubt about that. But in terms of America's interest at a sidewalk level in national security, I think most people, in terms of the names of Hegseth and Tulsi Gabbard and Kash Patel, it's basically, skywriting. It just disappears in their minds because they're more concerned about family security. And the idea that Jonas Salk, 75 years ago, created the Salk vaccine to help eradicate polio. I went to grammar school with kids who came to the same grammar school classroom I sat in, who were wearing braces and sticks to carry them through the day, to walk. They had polio. The idea that we're going to eliminate the Salk vaccine and take a look at vaccines that all infants and children get to prevent measles and other really radical diseases that could cause harm to them. The idea that we're talking about eliminating them based upon the quackery of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and it is quackery, and he's a very smart guy, and he ought to know better, but he clearly doesn't know better. But the idea that we're still seriously talking about eliminating vaccines for many children is almost beyond belief.
Well said.
Polio vaccine, of course, has saved millions of lives and an estimated 20 million people from paralysis since Jonas Salk developed it, and it was implemented in 1955, as Mike says. Extraordinary. We're talking about it. But one note, doctors we have on the show all the time, we talk to privately, say it's a long way between his quackery and the actual elimination of those vaccines, but it is on the table this morning.